The Clippers taking on the Mavericks. For the Los Angeles Clippers, a stellar year has put them at the top of the Western Conference. First place doesn't come easy. They've worked for it. Mavs, Clippers, tip-off coming up right after this. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Allie, take it away.
Well, guys, Paul George heard the critics. He said the only way I could respond was to get better, to come back with a vengeance. I didn't like that people saw weakness. I had to answer that, and it fueled me. I wanted to come back and be myself again. Brian?
Well, he's playing at a tremendous level, Allie. Thanks for that. And with the All-Star break coming up, Grant, I got to ask you, what do you think of the format changes?
You know what? At first, I was a little apprehensive about the change, but it's really made the game more competitive, that's for sure. So it's so much fun to see everyone crank it up to full gear for a stretch there at the end and give the fans a show.
So here's the Clippers starting group. George and Leonard at the 2 and the 3. Marcus Morris out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's MP in at the 1 spot. And for Dallas, Luka Doncic is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Tim Hardaway. Then it's Thaddeus Young. And it's Chris in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's the Mavericks to start out. And some great news for MP. He'll be at All-Star Weekend participating in the Rising Stars game.
And that's a huge honor in this league. Getting selected to play in that event is well-deserved. MP has a very bright future.
Now here's MP. Corner shot. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. And here are the Mavericks now.
And Kawhi Leonard dipping his toe into free agency. Now, he opted out mostly to sign a longer contract with the Clippers. And in just 2 years, he has shown his value for this franchise. So they felt the same, and both are now linked for the next 4 years.
6 to shoot. Here's Doncic. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. About a minute into this first quarter. Doncic outside. No good from outside.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game.
Here's Doncic, following the score by the Clippers. From downtown, here's Chris. That one no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Doncic. 26 points for him last game against the Clippers. And the basket by Chris.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Pass to Hartenstein. Here's MP. Off target at the rim.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Brunson passes to Young. Now here's Doncic. And here's Hardaway. Leonard defending. 13 feet out. Goes back up. Young with the bucket. Getting it done inside.
You know, you look at Thaddeus Young, his motor on display there on the boards. One of the reasons he's carved out such a productive, long NBA career.
And MP throws it down.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Doncic passes to Brunson.
2 minutes.
Back to Doncic. Pass to Chris. And here's Brunson. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
A minute 39 left to play in the first. Now MP coming off a 31-point game against Dallas. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Dallas calls timeout.
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
Different look for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Chris. Kleba comes in for Young. And Green is subbed in for Brunson. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Doncic. And that comes off the assist by Green. Doncic has got his second basket.
Boy, such a soft release on this difficult shot. Doncic is a master at knowing how and when to use that shot.
Powell's shot is off. The Mavericks trailing. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Clippers foul. Nick Batum. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Seconds left in the first. And Doncic hammers it home.
I'll tell you what, guys, that's not an easy finish, but somehow Doncic makes it look rather effortless. You know, for all his skill, and he's got plenty of it, one thing that people don't realize about Doncic is just how strong he is. And he's still uber young. With time, his frame will only get more imposing, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
You know, not many players have made the kind of splash Doncic did in his first year in the league. It was clear right away and really obvious this guy was no ordinary rookie. He played like a veteran from day one.
Now here's Kennard. Back to MP. Powell with a steal. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Hardaway, a good look. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Doncic outside. Over MP. Here's Kleba. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
His second personal foul, third team foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks, Maxi Kleba. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Mavericks ahead. They're up by 2. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. We've got Nicholas Batum, Norman Powell out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Luke Kennard, and it's Covington in at the 5 spot. As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away. That pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
On the attack, Green. Powell passes to Kleba. Tries again. The Clippers grab the miss.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Here's Batum. Drops in the layup for 2.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And with Nick Batum, he's a very aware player. Always seems to make the right choice, Grant.
I mean, he has a great assist-to-turnover ratio for his entire career, and it seems like he just gets better as he ages. Batum is simply a smart player who keeps things simple.
Covington finds Kennard. Releases. Great look, but off the mark.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Doncic with it. He's got 10. The shot by Bertans, no good. Here's Mann. Green covering. Powell against Doncic. Powell outside. Clock at 6. Here's Covington. And he gets that one. Covington's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, how about the effort and energy that time by Covington? Just worked his way right to the glass and got the follow-up basket.
Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over. 20 for the Mavericks. Chris, he's checked in for Powell. Young comes in for Kleba. Hardaway's checked in for Bertans. And Brunson is subbed in for Doncic. Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
A fantastic heads-up play there from Young to find the open man.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He had 31 points, and it felt like he couldn't miss, whether from the field, from the line. He was awesome. And he stuffed the stat sheet, doing a little of everything. Can he do it again? We'll see. Back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Hardaway, no good. The Clippers trail. Misses off the right iron. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Jump ball.
And here are the Mavericks now. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Pass to Chris. Outside Brunson. Dallas no good that time either. Here's George. Now here's Leonard. Green covering. Kicks it to George. The three ball. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Paul George has become such an assertive and confident player. He knows exactly when he's in position to get that catch and shoot off.
Now here's Chris. His nightly numbers respectable, putting up 10 points a game. Pass to Hardaway. Offensive rebound. Young misses the baby hook. The Clippers have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Hey, it takes a lot of confidence and ability to pull off that reverse.
Hey, from anyone else, it'd be shocking. But this guy, he's got it. He's that talented.
Guys, I tell you what, he's definitely one of the few guys with that move.
That one a little long.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Here's Leonard. And it's good for 2. And now a 6-point Clipper lead.
You see how composed Leonard is close to the bucket? Knows exactly how to score at will.
For 3, Hardaway. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Los Angeles, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More 2K action in just a moment. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. The Clippers in the lead. They've got Jalen Brunson. Tim Hardaway is out there with Thaddeus Young. Then it's Marquise Chris. And it's Doncic in at the 1. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Dallas is shooting 40% from the field in this one. Here's Doncic, and his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8, looking comfortable out there.
You know, what makes Luka so special and lethal is that he has the ability and the knack for taking over games at the most opportune time.
Pass to Hartenstein. George against Hardaway. George passes to Leonard. 5 to shoot. Doncic with a block.
You know, he's not super fast, but the reflexes of Doncic are quick. He's able to jump on the shot and take it away. That's just instinct and understanding how to play.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Now here's Hardaway, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. And the shot goes in.
Tip your hat to Hardaway Jr. there, guys. I mean, even in the face of aggressive defense, he stays focused and delivers.
And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
Timeout called, the Clippers. A different look for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Chris, and Bertans is subbed in for Young. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's MP. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in the game. And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Batum is checked in for Hartenstein. Kennard comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Powell, he's checked in for George. And it's Man in for MP. And how about the mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
The Mavericks trailing. Outside Brunson. Mavericks with some changes. Kleba comes in for Bertans, and Green is subbed in for Hardaway.
At the line for 1.
Ooh, that one misses for Powell.
Well, one of the things I really like about Dwight Powell is that he doesn't play outside of himself. He plays to his strengths.
Pass to Batum. On the wing man, guarded by Doncic. Back to MP. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
They swipe it. Down low. Inside. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Coffey. Green covering. Here's MP. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Doncic. It's tipped. Second chance effort. And he lays it up and in. Doncic has got 14 points here in the second half.
Luka's a big 6'7", very strong, deceptively so. He's an extra forward out there rebounding the ball, even though he's got point guard skills when it's in his hands.
Here's Brunson. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Hartenstein. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Dallas. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. Back after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th. George and Kawhi, the star-studded forward pairing. Then it's MP, then there's Isaiah Hartenstein, and it's Coffey in at the point. And here's Doncic outside. No good on the shot. And Los Angeles the other way now. Stolen by Young. Brunson. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. The Clippers trail. Here's George. That one's wide left.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's Hardaway. And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebound by the Clippers. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds in the game. Back to MP. Pass to Hartenstein. Over Chris. Connects on the open jumper. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Doncic outside. Young can't hit.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Brunson laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Here's MP. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
The Mavericks have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. From deep, here's Doncic. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got his 6th rebound on the night. The drive by MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Dallas.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
That's good from Doncic. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Good physicality from him in the second half, earning more trips to the line.
To the paint. Pass to MP. Driving inside. Kicks it out to Kennard. On the wing, MP. The Mavericks pull it in. Now here's Brunson. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside Young. Chris. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. To the inside. And MP throws it down.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Now, I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
And the Mavericks call time here. Now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And it's easy to see why they keep getting it to him. He keeps getting after it on the offensive end and putting in that work. He's been getting good looks and shooting the ball efficiently all night.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Powell's checked in. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for Dallas was getting across in the huddle. He told them, this is the passion I want us to play with every night. Now my question is, how are we going to finish? Are we going to be passive, or are we going to take what's ours? Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Brunson. The layup off target. The Clippers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And it's Doncic missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Leonard finds MP, and MP throws it down.
Just good awareness from Leonard there. Feeding a wide-open guy instead of forcing his own shot.
A minute 31 left to play in the fourth quarter. Brunson passes to Doncic. Back to Brunson. The three. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 7 assists in the game. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Here's Leonard. Pass to MP. Here's Hartenstein. Now covers. Back to MP. Fires for 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
1:14 left in the final quarter. Dallas has gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. Doncic against Kennard. Doncic with the bucket.
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
Leonard outside. Pass to Hartenstein. 50 seconds left in the fourth. And MP throws it down.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. From deep, here's Doncic. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. It's good on the putback.
Boy, Thaddeus Young showing you that he's a guy you can count on when things get tight. Big hoop there.
Leonard, cash.
Oh, it's a scary sight when Kawhi Leonard starts lighting it up like this.
Oh, so much on the line here.
And the crowd is locked in.
Pass to Young. Outside Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Money.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're ahead by 1. 17 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And that's an intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard at the line for two.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
One of the most improved players ever. Kawhi came into the league as a defensive specialist, but Leonard has blossomed into a finals MVP on multiple teams. Just a franchise-level talent.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
Delivering exactly what they needed from the line. He secures the 3-point lead.
And Dallas calls time here. They're behind by 3. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. Your thoughts, guys?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Brunson passes to Hardaway. Off target from downtown. MP drives in. So a close game sees the Clippers taking this one. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.